One of the feedback I've got for PhantomWP is that Headless WordPress is difficult. This is exactly the problem that PhantomWP tries to solve. So I'm going to show you how it works from creating an account to deploying your first site on your own domain. So let's get started. Here I have a newly created account, and let's go to the dashboard. And now we see we have no connected GitHub account, so we need to connect our GitHub account so that we can create repositories. So we authorize the application, we are being redirected, and now we can see that GitHub is connected and we can create our first project. Let's do it. So when you create a project, PhantomWP will set up a GitHub repository for you, so you don't have to do anything. Let's call this project CodeFlow Studios. This is I invented this domain and this agency so I can show you how everything works. By default, this will be a private repository, so only you can access it. We can choose templates, but for now we have just the starter one. Let's look at the advanced options. This is the machine type, so what dev machine you want to run your project on. The default should be enough. This is the region. You can leave it at auto, so it's closest to you, so it's the fastest possible. And the idle timeout is after how long your code space will be turned off. That you can think of the code space as a computer that will be shut down after some time of inactivity. Your data will not be lost, everything will remain the same, just it will be turned off. So there's not much you can edit in the advanced options, only if you want to customize it more. So now we create and launch the code space, and this is the longest part of the process. It will take around 4 minutes. So now everything has been set up. We have to click continue here. This is GitHub's anti-phishing page. We click continue. And now we see our starter site created. This is the basic demo. Here we have the index.astro page, so basically the home page. We have components, header, hero, feature, CTS section, and footer. The editor is custom made for Astro, so it knows how to autocomplete components, how to autocomplete layouts, so it helps you with that. We also have the AI assistant. We can see the structure here in the structure tree, and we can have a theme manager to select the design token, or we can generate one using AI, or we can customize to use our own theme if we want. The AI integration will know and will create your components and everything with your selected theme. So this is the site. And so let's see how we can connect our WordPress site. We can go here to the WordPress REST API. I already entered our site URL, and then we have the option to download the media. I would do this if you want to have optimized images also in the dev environment, or if not, this will be downloaded anyway when you deploy to production. And here we have the post types that we can import from our site. So this is a WordPress site I did in my previous videos with it has a few posts, case studies, team members and such. Let's import them. And then here we can generate Astro client and pages. So basically this is the glue between WordPress and Astro. We overwrite everything. Now it's generated. We can see it generated the file, and then we can save the configuration. And now we can see we have the pages generated here. If we refresh, we should see links to the generated pages. This is a big change. It may take a bit to update. Yeah, so you see we have now case studies and team members. So yes, now we have content coming from WordPress. So if you go to the case studies, we have this. We can go to a case study. Whenever you add a new case study, it will appear here by default. In production, you will need to create a build, but yeah, this is how you connect to WordPress. This is the team members custom post type. We can go to the page, and this is it. So now let's set up deployment. To set up deployment, we go here, and we need to enter a Vercel token. So we just click this link to create a token on Vercel. We're gonna call it PhantomWP. The scope should be on our projects, and it should expire, let's say, in 7 days. Create it. We get the token. We enter it here. Click next. And now it creates our project. So we're all done. So basically now PhantomWP created a Vercel project that's connected to the GitHub account. So if we go here, we can open the GitHub repository. So this is our Astro application. It's stored on our own GitHub account, so you own everything. And it will be, a project will be created and it will be deployed to your own Vercel account. So now we can see there's an initial build, the app is building, and it will be deployed. We can update the deployment status here. It can take up to a minute maybe to create the deploy. Let's close this. This is our site. So now the site is live. We can click here to view the live site. This is on the Vercel server. This is our application, but you see we don't have the new colors. That's because when you make a change, the change is on your local computer. So not on your local computer, but on your local code space. Think of your code space as your development environment. So now we have to commit the changes. So now we can say here, changed the theme as a commit message, and then commit and push. Changes committed successfully and pushed. And now this will submit your code to GitHub and will trigger a Vercel deployment. So as you can see, everything happens from here. If we go to view live site, it should take a bit and then we'll see the new version. This site here is your development site and the live site is your production site. So let's wait for the build to finish. Let's check it. It's still deploying. You have the option to open the code space in GitHub's editor, in VS Code or the GitHub repo. So now the site is live. If you go here, view live site, we can see our changes, our new theme. Let's change the hero. For example, let's say title equals "This is an amazing site." We save and we should see the changes. This is an amazing site. Okay. And now we can commit the changes again. Change the hero copy, commit and push, changes committed and pushed successfully. And using PhantomWP, you have all your code in your own GitHub repo. As I said, we can see the commits here right now. Change hero copy. And now let's add. Let's change the title here because this is cloudflowstudios.com. Let's change the text in the header component. So instead of my site, we'll say Code Flow Studios. Save, commit again, changed the title in the header. So all these changes are, I think we had an error. No, everything was committed and pushed. So you have the whole history of the changes you made to your site in your GitHub account. Let's open it to see, open the GitHub repository. We see change the title in the header. It's probably deploying now. It's building. When it changes to live, our changes are live. It's live now. If you go to view live site, we see CodeFlow Studios, and this is an amazing site. But this is not yet complete. Let's also add our custom domain. So I have the domain codeflowstudios.com. We just add it here. Okay, we see the DNS configuration is correct, and then we can go to the live site and go to codeflowstudios.com, and this site is live with all our changes. If you want at any time to go back in history to a previous deployment, I showed in another video that all the deployments are live and you can roll back to any one of them. A rollback doesn't mean a new server is created or files are copied, just you point the production pointer to the deployment you want. You can even see the deployments at that point in time. So see, this is the first iteration, and then we deployed this with the changed theme, and then we updated the hero. And finally, the current production, we also updated the title to CodeFlow Studios, and we have our domain. So I hope this showed you how you can generate a headless site that's connected to a WordPress site and deploy it to your own domain and create your own GitHub repository. You have your own development environment, and without even writing a line of code or writing any commands. But in the back there is a magic glue that gives you the AstroDev server, the Vite hot module replacement, Tailwind CSS, and this is all native. These are not hacks. This is just a JavaScript application with Tailwind integrated and Astro, and yes, that's about it. For more features about the editor and other advanced features, I will do more videos in the future. Let me know if you have any questions, and if not, please subscribe to the channel. It was nice seeing you. Bye.